But if you look at what you've created as your limitations of self and let go, you create more room to breathe. you create more space to allow your heart to maybe shine a little brighter. First for you, yeah, and then from there into your life. And sometimes these limitations become barriers. We actually create them, like I said, to protect or defend, or to some of us to hide within, some of us to feel the solitude of our connection to our deeper self. Everybody has their reasons, but whatever it is you've created as your limitations or your barriers, I'm not even in saying let's just let go of all of them. I don't remember the movie, but it was a movie about a guy who was being filmed 24/7 and broadcast to everybody else in the world, and he didn't know it. And he was in this giant bubble that was like a place this happened. You don't see that till the end of the movie. And in the end of the movie, he's rowing a boat to the edge of this bubble that he's in now that he knows that this is happening, and he finds a door and he opens it and he steps out of it. This is where we can begin to create openings. Letting go long enough to where the cycle stops or the merry-go-round stops and we get off for a minute. We're not going to give up everything in our life all at one time. We're not going to change everything in a snap of a finger, but we can stop, look, and listen to what's going on within us. And we can notice some part of our life that feels like it's limiting us, or it's holding us back, or we're hiding behind, or we wish there was more of. It doesn't matter. And we can reach. We can say, I have this level of self-acceptance. This is who I am. This is how I see it. This is where I've put that limitation. Now how can I at least open the window to look at it differently? Open the door to maybe peek out or step out beyond that. This begins to create freedom. And when we do it from our heart, from love, it's unconditional. And it begins to bring us this encouragement to be able to share ourselves differently, or create who we're experiencing ourselves differently, or manifest differently. I know for me, it seems like every time I get comfortable with how it is, something else occurs that helps me see another place that life is happening around me that feels like it's pushing in on me or causing pressure or tension. I'm sure we're all experiencing some of that in different ways. And then I have to look again and say, okay, wow, I thought I was here, but now I'm here because this has changed. And I don't fight with it or push it or try to make it different. I drop into my heart and trust what I know I hear from that place. Those whispers of my heart always tell me the truth. And when I'm able to step back from the circumstances and situations that might come up that maybe I don't expect or I'd like to see different, I step back into the experience of me. I step back into me as love. And I remind myself that that is the key that makes the difference in how I can then look at what I'm experiencing of myself and begin to bring something different to it. These are a lot of words that are describing various views that you can take or ways that you can approach being you, right where you are, being love, since you already are, and the difference it can make in your life. By being in touch with your love and being in that illumination of its warmth and comfort and encouragement, it helps you have a deeper sense of knowing who you are. And something else that you are other than love is perfect and innocent. Children show us that. They live from their heart. They live as they are. They don't know. Well, those that get older begin to develop the way they see life and who they want to be when they grow up, but children can show us our innocence and our perfection and our love expressed. It's a great place to look for it. It's important to know that when we take the time to be where we are and accept ourselves and to recognize that we are love and embrace ourselves with it, it helps to bring more freedom, more joy, more peace, more beauty, more fulfillment in our lives. And it's good to talk about these idealistic ideas, and yet there are things that we can literally do in our lives every day that can make a difference, that can help us be able to bring self-love to our life. And one of them is being mindful, just paying attention. One of them is act on what you need rather than what you want. Sometimes what we want can lead us to searching and exploring, and yet if we pay attention to fulfilling our needs, we're more as we show up in our lives. And here's needs: practice good self-care. Just take care of yourself. Your food, your exercise, your quality time. Set boundaries. This is being aware of the flexible boundaries that you create that are healthy. Not limitations, not barriers, but boundaries. Choose the people in your life carefully. That's a matter of just being loved with others and being with loving people. Forgive yourself is giving up something for something else. If you see yourself in one way, allow yourself to forgive or give up who you are for something else. And living intentionally. That's about purposefully choosing to be who you are, to accept who you are, and do it with love. That's a lot in one show, a lot to talk about and think about. Fortunately, they are recorded and you can listen to them again. Don't hesitate to download it and use it as a way to kind of develop a little bit more self-acceptance and self-love. Know that at Sarasota Center of Light, we're here to support you in that. We have classes and services and a whole group of people here at the center that really want to support you and help you discover your own self and discover your own love and to be able to share it with you. I'm certainly happy to help you in whatever way I can. So don't hesitate to contact me. You can contact me at revjimtoole@gmail.com. You can find what we're doing at the center and what's happening there on our website, sarasotacenteroflight.com. The center, myself, the show is here to make a difference. You are not alone. You are cared about. You matter. You are love. You are perfect and innocent. That'll throw a little cherry on top of the sundae, won't it? It's a lot to take in, but it's true. And we're here together to be able to share that. So I invite you to consider letting the light of day in. Let it awaken the flame of love in your heart. Let that help you see more easily and more obviously the truth that you are as love that can set you free. And then be the gift that keeps on giving. Share it. Share it with a smile. Share it with a word. Share it with a gesture. Simple, especially random acts of kindness. Have you heard that before? It's different with a mask. You can be out trying to do a random act of kindness, and it's harder to see that you're doing it because your face is covered up. But you just have to smile bigger. And when you do, they can tell. Oh, I only have my own answers. I'm only here to share my experience, strength, and hope. I hope that some of what I've shared with you has made a difference in how you see yourself and are experiencing your life. During this time of change that we're going through, during all the circumstances and situations that are occurring out there, please take the time to be well, be safe, be careful, be conscious, just pay attention, not to what's going on around you, but from within, so that as you're acting and interacting with others and being the world, that you bring a sense of certainty and surety that comes from self-acceptance, and gentleness and warmth and acceptance and compassion that comes from being love. And know that you make the difference, that makes the difference, that's needed right now. It's about us all taking a moment to stop where we are, be who we are, and to share that with the unconditional and boundless love that each and all of us are, so that the world we create is a better one. Thanks for being with me today and letting me be with you. Blessings to each and all of you.